Hello, everyone. Welcome to Deserving Products that we've told you to, but this is none other than Talk Hair to Me. But just thank you for joining in on the show. Talk Hair to Me is pretty much a show that helps you get on the journey of healthy hair. Okay. So I want to talk to you, but I also want you to talk to me. And we want to thank everyone who tuned in July. That was our first season, okay, that we actually did. I mean, I'm so excited. Let me tell you how excited I am. I've been getting into meditation this week. I have my calming candle, and then I go on YouTube and I click in on some meditation, because when I'm trying to give you the ambiance and the information about healthy hair, guess what? I need to be at peace. So happy Sunday to all of you. Some of you were streamed live in church and everything, so we want to give God the glory. This is a wonderful Sunday, but Talk Hair to Me is just going to talk you to death on getting you ready to get your glory back, okay? And with that being said, my name is Angela H. Brown. As you know, I've been in the business over 38 years, the owner of Deserve Healthy Hair Salon right here in Collierville, Tennessee, okay? Better known as Memphis, Tennessee as well. I am the author of 3 published books, but one book that we're going to talk about later with our subject matter is called How to Get the Healthy Back in Your Hair. I wrote this years ago, and I wanted to inspire the everyday person on how to get their hair back healthy. And I'm telling you, it was the birth of it. Today's topic is none other than a subject that everyone wants to know is how to get my hair from thinning back to the healthy state. So thinning hair solutions and how to take care of your hair when it's thinning. But first of all, I want to stop for a moment because I had a beautiful, wonderful client that came in the salon, but unfortunately, I was doing her hair for her father's funeral. But one thing I want to do is give Taylor homage, because in memory of her father, I remember the quote that he left with her and she shared it with me, and I use it for business and just to help me when I'm birthing all of these wonderful products. And the quote is, "The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit." So today's topic about thinning hair is the day I'm planting the seed in you is not the day your hair is just going to be like healthy as soon as we get off the set. So you have to plant healthy hair seeds in you. This is the platform for getting you ready to get this information. I would encourage some of you to get a pen and a pencil, because we're about to dive right in on thinning hair. And if you want to know what thinning and balding means, we're going to show you pics of thinning, and we're going to balding, and we're going to also show you some people who actually planted seeds with our Deserve professional hair care products, and they also had a good crop of healthy hair. So we got a lot to cover, and this is none other than Talk Hair to Me with your girl, giving you all the tea, Angela H. Brown. All right, let's show you what thinning looks like. Thinning hair is just the beginning phase of when you start seeing the baldness, you start seeing your hair cowlicking. Is this familiar? I mean, I want some of you to just say yes, no, or whatever, but I want you to engage in this. This is when you start seeing that. And I know some of you may think that because you're getting older, or maybe, oh, I got the braids, I got this, but I don't want you to ignore these signs. See, right here in the picture, this is where you start seeing the thickening of the scalp. And that means that a little bitty sheet of skin covers to protect you from getting sick. So you start seeing very few follicles, and then this is what the baldness starts to look like. And you see more, if you see around the cowlick area, you start seeing other hair. And sometimes what you do is you compromise with other styles because you still see a lot of hair. So you'll say, well, you'll be at home and say, well, I'm gonna switch my part over. It's thinner over there. I'm going to wear my hair more to the front. You start compromising instead of fixing the problem. So when you start seeing this occur, and we have another picture that I want to show you a little bit. It'll show you how in the center that you may start seeing a little bit of thinning, and sometimes you're not recognizing it because of the fact it's hidden in your hair. Now, as a little tip, I want you to get a mirror, and this is what it starts. That thinning spot, you see a little bit right there. And that's when those follicles, and what follicles is, it's really the hair that's inside of the scalp. And then the follicles will start to thin out. You'll see the hair kind of thin out through the follicles. That means what holds the hair begins to weaken that area, and you start seeing a little bit. Now, some of you may not be as concerned about that spot, but I'm telling you, we have what we call is abandonment stimulation in that area. And what is abandonment stimulation? Abandonment stimulation means that you did not do anything for that area. That means you didn't massage it. You didn't put this is our damage reversal elixir oil. This is a good area from the cowlick area that you saw, as well as the middle spot. This is a great system right here. This is Deserve Professional Hair Care. This is our derma roller, and with the derma roller, you can help those thinning spots. Now you see the thinning edges. You would actually put the elixir on twice a day, and then you will actually put the oil on and then roll it with our derma roller. Okay, so when you start seeing these areas, that means that there's something going on internally or externally. So what is internally? Internally means that it could be a malfunction inside of your body. It may be your hormonal levels or something that is just not agreeing or allowing, is responding negatively through your hair. And you ignored it, like if you started getting a little fatigue or tired, or you might didn't notice anything. But externally means that it's all on the outside. Maybe you got some braids that were too tight. Maybe a bad relaxer. It could have been a relaxer that was just too much sodium or chemical in your hair, or it could have been a color, or it could be just genetics, aging, or whatever, or it could just be you not understanding the right products that work for your hair. Those could be some areas. It could be also lupus. It could be anything. It could be a form of alopecia coming up. It could be stressful issues or whatever. And I've named some things just in case it's touching you from somewhere. It's touching you. And you're like, yes, I did notice that. And Adrian Hughes says, yes, I have 2 cowlicks. Yes. And if you do have 2 cowlicks, Adrian, then this is you already have the juice. You buy the product. So this is what, why? Because of Deserve and the Deserve derma rollers. Yes. When I tell you the reason why I chose to add a derma roller with an elixir is because sometimes we speak about abandonment stimulation. That means you never massage that area. You never put in any oil. How many of you have dryness going on? You have dryness going on. You're probably saying, I don't have any problem with thinning or balding, but I do have moisture abandonment. I do have that. And when we speak about abandonment, that means that nothing was done or nothing helped that area. It was nothing at all. And so now you have the juice, the tools. And I do understand the stress of the matter. You've heard so many people just tell you, just girl, put a wig on your hair. They got so many cute wigs out there. Girl, just put some braids in your hair and give it a break. Guess what? That's still leading up to abandonment. It still leads up to abandonment because of the fact that you're still not putting anything in that area. If you do choose to get braids, my friend, I want you to still put that elixir in there because it will strengthen your hair and the hair follicles on top as well as under the skin. It will bring that hair so when you take it out. So remember what a braid does, right? Leads up to this right here. That's where it leads up to balding. A braid can eventually, I got braids years ago. You see my hair now and you say, yeah, Angela, I love your hair, whatever, so cute. I had double this, what you see on here. And it happened due to braids. My hair was extra coarse in texture and it was so dry. I was not oiling my scalp. I abandoned it. This is what balding looks like. You do see the hair growing back. Actually, this is a customer that I'm treating, and her hair is currently growing back, but at the same time, her hair it was abandoned. She did not respond to anything that was telling her you have alopecia. She was not seeking a physician. She felt like because she was getting older that this is what was going to happen. Her hair is now back growing. And but this is what balding looks like. The hair follicles begin to just fall out. Thank you, Lakeisha, for saying yes, because yes is what we want you to do is have a testimony and not have yourself just hide in your homes and not use these products. So go on to our website at deservehealthyhair.com and get your 10% off by saying deserve 10, DSERB 10 to get 10% off. Okay. But when we're talking about abandonment and things like that, what we want to do is give you a solution to abandonment. That means that where you never massage, where you never put any type of oil and you had dryness, we want you to recognize. So how do you recognize when your hair begins to shed? Let's show you some proof. Sometimes as you see this balding right here, if you find hair in your sink, if you find hair on the floor, if you notice that your coworker or your friend or whatever is constantly dusting hair off your shoulders or your back, okay, if you find that when you shampoo your hair at home, that you're actually getting more hair in the sink as well as a brush. When you start seeing hair disappear from your scalp, if you're at home doing your own relaxers, your own colors, you have your little girl who's inspired to do hair, and she like, Mom, let me braid your hair. I'm braiding. I know how to do it. I've been watching YouTube. I know how to do it. And she's braiding your hair up, and then you're noticing bit by bit that she's pulling too much. It's a lot of tension. Watch your hair. Make sure that you're not losing hair. Now, I want to show you this picture here, which is a fabulous testimony. But let's look at the abandonment side on the left. That on the left, what we're looking at right now is, and this is a person who is not even 50 years old. They're in their 40s, okay? And you can look and see the tracks of the top picture where you see a lot of, this is the crown area, where you can see a lot of thinning going on. This person also around their edges had, and I'm not even going to say edges, the frontal area, because it moves all the way back. Well, this person was going to a salon, and it was mainly a maintenance salon. And then sometimes majority of the time, they were doing their hair at home. And so doing their hair at home, she was not educated on any products to use. And then her sister introduced her to Deserve professional hair care products. She started using our apple ciders, our elixirs, our derma rollers, and she used the regrowth system. If you go to our website at deservehealthyhair.com and click on the Deserve regrowth system, now on the Deserve regrowth system, that's how she grew her hair back. She constantly grew her hair back. One thing that she noticed is that every time she would comb her hair, she started noticing her hair thinning and shedding. Once she noticed that, she said, it's time to give Deserve a go at it. She started using the product. And then it was right at 1 month where she noticed that the biggest gift that could be, whatever, the biggest ever gift that she received, one of the biggest gifts, was the fact that she saw her hair turning around. Now, when your hair starts to turn around, it's also inside of you where you become positive about the fact my hair will grow. Now, you may not be sold on it, but you will be open minded enough to say, I'm going to give it a shot. I am going to follow the instructions, the directions. I am all in. Once you become all in and you start noticing that the hair that was in your sink, your commode, on the floor, on your clothes, and everywhere, you begin to change your attitude. You say, yeah, I think I can believe in this. I think I can believe in the process of regrowing my hair. Pray on it, you guys, and just say, you know what, Lord, just let me be open minded. I've been, people told me just drink your water, just do this or do that. That photo there was a month and a half of this person. Actually, they saw it in a month and they took it home right there. It was so noticeably thinning. And then when you start seeing it and your hair is bald, now that person had no medical issues, to their understanding, no stressful issues. It was just something that probably was genetic wise that was going to rip her hair apart. She would have been in braids, wigs, or weave. And I don't even think she would have had to wear probably a quick weave or something with glue because she was losing her hair very rapidly and very fast. So Deserve professional hair care products brought her hair back around and she was able to see how her hair could get restored. That's the testimony that I'm so proud of because that person there is all in. Now, I'm going to show you another photo because another thinning area is all due to sometimes stress, but also after cancer. After cancer, then sometimes that when you're balding or stressful and you go through chemo, radiation, and you start to thin out, guess what? You don't know what to do. You're so happy that you are cancer free. And our next photo, you'll see a photo of her bald. This is Miss Johnson. We do have permission to show her beautiful face. Look at that, you guys. I'm happy. I want to clap for her because Miss Johnson actually started using our products. And when we launched it in 2016, she was like one of the first people that used the product. She rang her bell. She was cancer free. I mean, y'all have to clap to that or say something in the chat room or something about this. When someone is cancer free and somebody is they rung their bell, they beat all odds. So if you're out there watching, then hey, somebody had cancer. So you can get a person that's cancer free a clap or just snap to yourself. Deserve gave Miss Johnson results. This is her bald. At the picture down to the left. In 2 weeks, she began to see her hair growing. The picture on the right at the bottom is 4 weeks. 4 weeks, you guys. 4 weeks. She was thinning and balding. She was bald. I'm sorry, bald. Months. And she said, Angela, you asked me about my health. You didn't ask me about my hair. I didn't want to be insensitive and say, well, how's your hair doing? I wanted to know how was she doing. She said, honey, I'm cancer free, but I want some hair and I don't want to wear a wig. So this is a picture of Miss Johnson. And in 2019, we launched the derma roller because what she did was with our products, they're concentrated. And what I mean by concentrated, it means that it has very, very little water. All of the products are quality. So that means if you're drinking something like concentrated orange juice, that means it's not a bunch of water in that orange juice. What it is it is pure orange juice. Our products is like the OJ. It is pure products. You don't have to use a lot. You can use very little and still get the results. The first application of a shampoo, you may have to use a little bit more, but then the second and the third, oh no, honey, you don't have to use a lot. It will work on you just a little bit that takes it. Miss Johnson actually used our products and she used the damage reversal elixir oil. She says she put it on 2 times a day. Now she's the one that gave us that testimony. So we changed everything from once a day to 2 times a day because of her results. She massaged it in morning and night. And she used our shampoos, conditioner, okay, to use the conditioner and the apple cider. She detoxified her hair. Now, what is detox? Detox means that you're going to remove fillers. Okay. What is detox and what is fillers? Detox is when you're removing all the impurities. You're removing anything that's negative, whether it's on your hair or your scalp. And you remove any excess of oil or dandruff. And then you want to get the true blend of your hair. I got myself, I used the apple cider on my hair. That was on yesterday. I actually did it yesterday. And by using it, I was able to feel the trueness of my hair. I was able to remove any stress. I was able to remove anything that was blocking my hair because I want my hair to go to the next level. I want it even thicker and fuller. That's what Miss Johnson did. She used the apple cider. And then if you look at the top picture on the right, we always had issues. She said issues at the top area prior before she had cancer. That was where she had scar tissue. So she has to work extra hard in that area. That's why she uses the derma roller. That's why you see the elixir and the derma roller. Because sometimes as she's aging and she's getting older, she wants to keep her hair thick and full, but it needs a little help. So where that hair is sometimes abandoned, an abandonment, once again, you guys, is just an area where you have to put moisture in it, you have to put a treatment in it, and to stop the shedding. And this is one of our treatments here. It's called a protected strand. The protected strand stops 80 to 100% of shedding the same day. It is plant-based amino. And that means that it doesn't have a lot of that keratin that will straighten your hair out. This is the natural nistas get a little angry. They like, no, I want that keratin because I want my hair to keep its natural curls. It'll take the frizziness and some of the shrinkage out and give you the body in your hair. Well, she uses this just to change her texture to make her natural hair look more fuller and look more healthier and look softer and look like it has more moisture, and it does. And when we are talking about moisture, honey, you don't know moisture like I know moisture. If you using silk milk conditioner, you understand some moisture. Miss Johnson loves this product here because it's a deep rooted conditioner, a leave-in, and a co-wash. What's a co-wash? A co-wash is when you're not using a shampoo and you just put some conditioner in for moisture. So that picture, thank you, Miss Johnson, for allowing us to show that pic. It gives you body, it also gives you moisture, and it makes your hair come alive. I love these products so well. Go to our website at deservehealthyhair.com for more information on our product and get on our mailing list. at deservehealthyhair.com, where we can send you out all of this information. We got a lot of new stuff about to happen. I don't want to give it away, but next week is a big week for Deserve. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what it is? Products coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't never do that. I always do one, but I did 1, 2, 3, 4 because y'all been telling me to handle my business, and we do have a fifth one. But my last picture of today is none other from Lakeisha, who did her hair at home for a month and a half. And guess what? The amazing results will blow you away. These results is none other. Lakeisha actually wrote in. I met her on Facebook, you guys. And she did send in another picture, and that's even double at the one at the bottom. And I was communicating back with Lakeisha, and she said, I think I said, why? Yes, I'm over here. I'm happy for you. She said, me too. I've just been following everything you told me to do, and I haven't been getting my crochets or braids just because I wanted to see how well these products work. I'm so happy. Okay, she's happy. Now, what you see at the top left, you see extreme thinning. She shared with me. She said, look, I can't even, my hairstylist called me about, girl, you ready to get your crochets back? You know, she was ready to get that money, honey, because they were allowing the salons to open. She said, my hair is thinning. She said the crochets were falling out of her head. Now, I don't know if you ever experienced braids or crochets falling out of your head or weave. When you stop having the hair strong enough to hold the foreign hair. What is foreign hair? Fake hair. What's foreign hair? Fake hair. Okay. Thanks, Tanya Harrison. She said that is awesome. You want to actually get a product line that can help you. She did not know Deserve from a hill full of beans. She didn't know, but she gave us a shot. Now, the product on the right side is where she's thinning so bad on her. This is a young lady, you guys. I think I'm not quite sure if she's even 40 years old. She didn't look like it. I think she's in her 30s, her late 30s, and this is horrific. You guys, we're getting younger and younger having these looks. If you guys, I want you all to even go on YouTube and subscribe to this right now. Go to YouTube, and I want you all to share this page with everybody. Thinning and balding is serious. It's somebody sitting next to you with a mask on that's thinning and balding right now, and just bless them, honey, and just go to deservehealthyhair.com. We need you all to subscribe to this platform right here, because this, can go so big to give people the education about it. So we want to recap today. What all did we see today? We saw real people with thinning and balding issues. How does it get started? It gets started just that one time that you did something, a system. Let's talk about that. A system. Maybe you were using maintenance only products. You heard of a popular product. It smells so good and your hair was soft, but you noticed that over a period of time, sometimes in life, we stress out, we lose our jobs, we lose loved ones, we lose our minds. And sometimes the hair is that little hidden thing that starts to show up when it says, maybe you need to sit on a couch, maybe you need to talk to somebody, and you say, I'm good, because you got to pay your bills, you got to work, you got to do what you got to do. And everybody understands that you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, now you have another problem and you're losing your hair right here today. And on our website, we're here for you. I have a wonderful team of Deserve educators from Memphis to Nashville, Tennessee, where we're here to help you, give you free hair consultations. But go to our website at deservehealthyhair.com and use Deserve 10 as your code today to get your products. Please share this page and this information. We're here every Sunday. Tabia Hall said, I love these products. Awesome. Thank you, Tabia. And she means that, you guys, because she actually invests in Deserve for her customers. She doesn't play with it. She invests in Deserve for her customers. Log on every Sunday at 2 o'clock Central Time. And also tune in and go over to YouTube and get our subscriber page numbers up. And also go Google us and go to our website. If you use the product, guess what? Give us a review and let us know how you're enjoying these products. If you visited one of our salons, let us know how you're enjoying it. This is a wonderful show about giving you information about thinning, balding, restoration, abandonment issues. I'm giving you all the tea. My name is Angela H. Brown, and this is Talk Hair to Me. See you next Sunday, because you all simply deserve it.